Welcome to Unit 4, Circles and Area. Now in this unit, we're going to explore various shapes, the first of which are circles. So we'll look at finding the distance around the edge of a circle. Now normally when you have worked with finding the distance around a shape, you've called it the perimeter. But we're going to learn that for a circle, it has a special name. Now we'll also look at area. Area of circles, area of parallelograms, and area of triangles. Now we're going to work with these formulas and by relating them to previously learned content like area of rectangles, which you're familiar with. The last few sections of the unit looks at reading and interpreting circle graphs, as well as drawing circle graphs to represent data. And we'll draw circle graphs by hand, also using technology. Now, before we begin our lesson on circles, there are a few materials that you're going to need. First of which is a compass. So it looks like this, where you have one pointy side and the other side you insert a pencil. Or like this, where again you have one pointy side and the other side is mechanical. You insert a lead. So you can find either of these in any standard geometry set. Now you can also just use a piece of string to draw a circle. Or trace any round object you have lying around, like a bowl, a cup, even a frisbee, anything round at all. So now let's look at the definition of a circle. A circle is formed when all points are the same distance from a center point. So say I have the center here with a point some fixed distance away. If I continue to draw a bunch of points, all of them being the same distance from the center, then what I create, in fact, is a circle. Now let's look at some terms that you're going to need to know when working with circles. Let's look at the radius. That's the distance from the center point to a point on a circle. So if I have this circle with this center and I draw a line from the center to this point on the circle, then I have just drawn the radius. It's important to note that there are many radii in a circle. If I drew a line from the center to this point here, that's a radius. Or from here to here. Or here to here. They are all radii. They're all the same distance from the edge of the circle to the center. Now another important term you're going to work with is the diameter. That's the longest line segment in a circle. The line is drawn from one point of the circle to another point of the circle, but it has to pass through the center. So let's have a look. Say I have this circle with this center and I draw a line from this point here on the left going right across to the point over on the right and it passed through the center, then I have just drawn the diameter. Now just like the radius, there are many diameters in a circle. I can also draw a line from here, go through the center down here. That's also a diameter. Or even this. So any line that goes from one point of the circle to the other and passes through the center is called a diameter. Now let's look at some ways in which we can draw circles. One of those being a compass. So you can just open and close the two arms of a compass to whatever width you want your circle to be. Then you can mark a point on your paper to represent the center of your circle, and then place the pointy end of the compass on that point. Then holding the top of the compass, you can just twist it around, creating a circle. Now you can also use a piece of string tied onto a pencil to draw a circle. You can just tie it on near the bottom of the pencil. And then again, marking a point on your paper wherever you want the center of your circle to be. You can hold the string there with one finger. And then using your other hand, you can hold the pencil, pulling the string tight, and then go around in a circle. Another simple way is to simply trace a circular object. So if you wanted a smaller circle, you can trace a quarter. If you wanted something a bit larger, you can trace a cup or a plate, whatever you like. So now try drawing some circles with various radii, some larger, some smaller, using any of the methods discussed or any other way you can think of. Have fun!